Hey cupcakes, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Like, share, and subscribe. I just did a reading at about 8 o'clock. It's 11:18, okay, a.m. and it's April 27, 2026. So 11, what is that? Aquarius energy. Well, the house. Okay, or this could be a Sagittarius. Okay, Scorpio, Cusper type energy. Also, 18 is all about the moon energy. So something could be significant about that moon coming up on Friday. Oh yeah, the full moon, right? What is it going to be in the water sign? I don't know. But anywho, I just did a reading about Come to Jesus Moment. It's premiering now. So go check it out if you guys are interested. I want to talk about I said I was going to finish that reading that I just did. I want to finish up the reading from that I just the Come to Jesus Moment. But I wanted to break down the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Swords, because I didn't really do any oracles the way I wanted to, because I was talking about what I was picking up and, everything like that. So I want to go through some of the oracles. I'm going to go back in here and take out, oh, here she goes. She's here, the Queen of Cups. Okay, this is either you being enlightened that cycles are closing, or these are other people in their feelings because cycles are closing and you are on the up and up. I don't know if you got these people attention. Yeah, these group, family, friends, for whoever they may be. But I'm feeling like they know. There was definitely a shift in the dynamic. Something about quantum physics, quantum particles, quantum jumping. I feel like you jumped into a timeline of freaking abundance, bitch. Okay? This is work. Yeah, you working with these people, collaborating with them, conversating with them, advising them, it's over. I feel like you on a whole different caliber. I don't even think you're going to fraternize and frolic with who you are. I feel like you're going to even possibly be moving to a different country. I'm seeing Bahamas. Yeah, it's over. I don't know if this fighting, conflict, blockages, you done learned your lessons about picking battles. Competition. There's no competition. You are the competition. And I feel like you guys are finally stepping into that. You getting out your fucking feelings and you making it clear. You washing away whatever negative energy, conflict, chaos that is being thrown your way, or you know how to deal with it now. You know how to make sure it's given the energy where you're highly intuitive. She is very highly intuitive. Your spirit team, you could be, your mediumship could be coming online. You have spirits talking to you. Your angel and your demon is in synchronization. Okay, they are synced. It ain't no more, oh, don't do this or do that, don't do this, do it, don't do this, do that. It's more like, what we doing here, okay? I'm trying to tell you, full alignment. How are we going to handle this? How are we going to collectively handle this? So I feel like y'all are in full sync. The King of Cups, yeah, full sync. You could see that coming from a mile away and you cutting through the fray. No ifs, ands, or buts. You're not giving nobody no benefit or no doubt. You're not letting shit play out. Fuck a plot twist, bitch. Like, we nipping it in the butt. And I feel like at one point, Spirit did not want y'all to address anybody or say anything, but certain people might be coming back around for you to have a conversation, just to, because, people like to act oblivious. 444 on the clock, like they don't know what you be talking about or why we went wrong or how we went wrong. And I feel like Spirit is going to lead you and guide you who you need to speak with and who you may not need to speak with. Something about 5 years ago could be significant. 15 years ago, Somebody could have started doing something to you 15 years ago because they were in their fucking feelings. Because you decided you wanted to move on or move away from a friendship or connection, work or whatever. I'm hearing something. Somebody could have opened up a door. Maybe you recently opened up a door to allow somebody to express themselves or for you to be able to express yourself. And y'all parting ways. Well, this will be happening past, present, or future. You put it where it fit for you. Yeah. You might have had to say what you had to say and shut the whole thing down. Maybe you have to let somebody know about themselves real quick. Not in a rude way. I feel like you were very clear and direct. This nigga don't be so subtle, but it could have been really cold and calculated. Not even more so calculated, but you were very bold in your approach. And also, I feel like somebody could have did something where it seemed like it was kind of random or out the blue. Like, say you go to a whole different country and this person, you bump into this person. And you'd be like, oh shit, what the odds? But they could have been mirroring your devices, or they knew your plans. They knew you were going to do something, and they put themselves in position to make sure that y'all connected. And that's when you knew, like, yeah, I got to cut this nigga off. Yeah, I have to cut this person off. Okay, somebody could have been tapping into your dream. You and somebody could have like some type of telepathic connection. And yeah, they've been overindulging consistently. They know how you're going to move. They could have been calling up on spirit. They could have been pulling cards on you. Yeah, to see how you moving, how you doing. Or somebody could be like a spiritualist, and they could be, but you don't know. And they know what you got going on. I want to take the, here he come again. Yeah, told you. This person could have been, Archangel Michael could have been watching this person too. But this could have been a King of Swords who you might have had to ice out or put on pause, or somebody try to do this to you. But they could have been hiding the fact that they could have been the one playing devil's advocate in the background in your life. Yeah, altering your energy. Yeah, I told you, look, altering your sexual energy. Yeah. Maybe playing with your confidence, manipulating some shit, trying to control something to have you feeling defeated in a sense. But I don't think somebody knew who they was really playing with, you know? Look, yeah. I don't, especially in love interest, they could have been sending a lot of lustful people towards you to break your heart, break your confidence, cause you some type of pain. Okay, conflict, or like really dig into some type of wound, because I see somebody poking a stake. So yeah. Ugh. So yeah, this could have been a counterpart. You could have been with this person. Look, in the past, maybe they thought it was going to go farther than where it went. And yeah, you could have found out somebody was a narc, manipulator, whole warlock out here. You sleeping with the enemy type shit. Okay, this is somebody you could have known from high school. You didn't know that from they were younger, they were dibbling and dabbling. Okay, and then you found out and shit started, you started putting all the puzzles together. Okay, this is why the motherfucker kept giving to me, because they were trying to slowly but surely control me or dominate me. But then you done got up on game, or you started really like honing in and tapping into your own energy and realizing like, oh, so every time this motherfucker give me just a little bit or breadcrumb me, that motherfucker taking a whole lot. And now I'm sitting here stuck and they out there celebrating, and I'm sitting here stuck and they out there just catching blessings and, you know what I'm saying, formulating connections and living a good life and stable and secure, and everything's ending and I'm fucking stuck and they just out here. Yeah, you had to cut this connection. You have to cut that shit clean the fuck off. Okay, and now here they come confused on how you stepping back into your shit, and now the scales have been reversed. I heard reverse. So somebody could have been doing the cha-cha. Somebody could have literally been out and about dancing and having a good little old jolly old time. And then something just like clicked for them. Like a fog was a veil, like the veil, like the elevator finally went up to the top. So somebody could have been stuck in a certain, like, I heard trajectory, or it was like a hamster wheel. This could even be you, collective, on a hamster wheel, right? You could have just been going around and around doing the same old thing. Excuse me, confirmation, thinking nothing of it. And then all of a sudden, you just snapped out of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you snapped out of it. You're like, this isn't me. This is not what I generally want to do. Or you could have got a message. Okay? Some type of message that came. This could even been a download. And it's like spirit kind of like, and you just kind of like woke up. Like, say, you ever been like sleep and you're dreaming? I'm hearing a dial tone. And you've been dreaming, and then you wake up like, oh shit, I didn't even know I was asleep. You're the type of energy. That's the energy I'm getting. Okay? I don't know if y'all recently went by a river, water, y'all out and about in a different country, got some of that good ocean water, and bitch, it set you free. Yeah. You could have been feeling depressed or out and about, and it's like you got your, yeah, you got your spark back. I feel like you didn't realize like all the options and potential that was available, or the opportunities at hand. I feel like you were just like in a daze because of whoever this was. I feel like somebody was clouding your fucking judgment, like, and then you got loose or something. It's like you escaped. It's like somebody had you locked up in a cage, right? They had you locked up in a cage. And they could have been like, oh, they let you out the cage. And they like, oh, we're going to celebrate tonight. We're going to celebrate tonight. And we killing your ass in the morning. And you're like, oh, shit. I got to do something. So you could have been up the whole night. Like you don't know what the fuck is going on and what it is. Or the night before, they could have put you back in the cage, but you realized that they were so fucking drunk from partying and doing all this shit that they didn't latch the lock how they thought they latched it, or they didn't lock it. You know what I'm saying? And bitch, you made your escape. Yeah, look. They didn't lock the fucking door how they were supposed to lock it. And then I say something about opening the door. It's like you might have opened the door, or they might have left something open, you know? And you walked right the fuck out. Now here they go, like, how the fuck did this person escape? How did they get away? So you could have, child, I don't know what you did, bitch. But if this was like an old wounding, 13 was 1313, and then I saw 1314, so something ended, closed out. You could have realized like some type of ending of a hangman. Okay, you could have realized you were fucking upside down. You might have thought you was right side up, but you were upside down in a sense. And it's like, how the fuck did I get here? How did I not know I was upside down? Like you were seeing something completely wrong or off. This could even been recently they tried to do something to you in a dream state or judge up back some type of wounding, but it was magic. I don't know who this person came out already. I feel like you realized you had to boss up, or you was a fucking boss, bitch. Okay? Yeah, and you could have released, you see how it fell off? You could have released whatever wounding or depression, or you could have realized you were depressed. But it was somebody else pulling on your energy. Look, somebody was giving you they smug ass energy, whoever this was. Yeah, look. And you could have decided like, fuck that. It's too much life out here to be lived. You know what I'm saying? Get out your fucking head. You a whole empress out here. And here go this king. Okay? You could have realized this is who's been playing on you the whole time. Because you cut them off. Look, you close out the cycle because you realized they were fucking toxic. This could even been like a mother figure. Consistently trying to win at all costs. Trying to overpower you. Okay? Trying to break your faith. Okay? Don't like to see how you shine. Don't like the fact that you're truly balanced. Because look, she in the water. And I just came from that other reading saying that whoever this Queen of Cups is, they don't know how to control their emotions. They don't know how to ground or stabilize themselves. All they know is emotion. I feel like somebody hasn't learned the lessons of the elements. Okay? Somebody just feel like they're water. They can overpower or sway or drown. So it's like that's what they do. But they don't know how to ground. They don't know how to express properly. They don't know how to contain it. It's just all over the place. And it's like somebody could go from like 0 to 100. This could have been you who's seen how you were sabotaging and fucking up your own shit. Yeah, my phone says zoop, zoop, a message came in. Y'all heard it. So y'all had to realize some shit about yourself that maybe you needed a little bit more healing. You know what I read the other day? And it says seniors, the realization that seniors have that it's not lonely. They're not, I might botch it, but I believe it said that the realization is that you're not lonely or you're gonna be alone is because they're realizing that the people around them are only around them because of obligation, not true love, right? And I feel like that's what a lot of parents are realizing. Like the kids are only around you sometimes because of what you are obligated to do for them. So when they get older, they're not obligated to do anything for you. You would want to raise them and to believe like that's what they would want, but you know? And the parents, the seniors are realizing that it was all out of obligation. They never truly loved you, or you were never really building true bonds and connections. And when this Queen of Cups come in, I feel like that's what it is, either with you or whoever these people are, because they're now seeing that I might have been the problem, or I was just too much in my feelings that I didn't realize how good I truly had it with certain people. And there's only one person in my life that I can understand this situation with. Like this person was just genuinely trying to help me and put me up on game. But because I was so much in my ego and so fucking programmed that I didn't even see how much of a blessing she truly was to me, you know? And I could honestly say I regret. I was even thinking about her this morning when I was doing my son's hair. And I was just like, damn, I really wish me and her were still cool. But then there's other people around how you seen that you allowed to project all these their feelings on you, or didn't even realize how you were just soaking up all their energy, and it was actually how they felt about themselves that you were feeling like these people were seeing you as. So you kind of like, you know, like you kind of burned out your own light. You fizzled out your own self, or you dummy down yourself because of other people. But I feel like it's coming back now, you know? It's coming back. And I felt like you always felt like you had to be a certain way, not realizing like you kind of felt like, oh, I don't want to change who I am because of other people. But you're realizing like, oh, it's not changing. You just need to start learning that not everybody's supposed to get this side of you, or you can't meet everybody where you are because they be on some whole other shit, you know? Yeah. So let's see what this Queen of Cups, and I don't even want to do that because I did that reading already. So let's just see what else is coming. Like, I wanted to break down to understand a little bit better if this was you or somebody external to you, you know? The Nine of Cups, because the Nine of Cups could be seen as like luxury lifestyle, but then it could be seen as smug or, you know, selfish. Because everything's a duality, you know? Damn, where's the Nine of Cups? And then the Three of Swords came out. So this person does not know how to ground. They're consistently in their feelings, if either you or them. Consistently in their feelings. Maybe somebody think that maybe that's somebody's love language, to pour in, and then when it's not reciprocated, it's, oh, I gotta get you back. I gotta get you back, sucker, type energy, you know? But let's break it down with some of the oracles now. And then again, it could just be you who getting what you deserve. Finally being okay with who you are. Standing up for yourself. Where's the Three of Swords? Am I missing cards or something? Did I pass it and didn't even see? And that's the thing, for me to look through all these cards and not find what I'm looking for. This could even been you band-aiding up a fucking gunshot wound. You see what I'm saying? Putting a band-aid over a gunshot wound. Or, because this wound looked like it was rooted deep. This is like something, thinking you cleared something or healed something and you ain't cut out the belly. You know how they say, you know, you watch our Pimple Popper and stuff. I love that show. Pimple Popper, and they'll be saying like they have to cut out the sack or it's just going to keep coming back. I had something like that here in between my breasts. And it's just, it looked like it was like a blackhead or something. But it was nothing coming out. You push it, nothing came out. It was just there. But it was hard. And I didn't, you know, I didn't like it. And went to the doctor and I think he kind of, no, he went in there and I saw the whole thing. I was laying on my belly and it was like, you see where the light is? Well, you can't see it, but I can. And I was watching him. He cut, dug it out, cleaned it out real good, and then he sewed it back up. So for me to look through the cards and not find it after 2 sets of cards, something was really deeply rooted. And you had to go in there, go deep down. I'm seeing the deep dive in the dream. Is it the shaman? The dream. Damn, I should go get that deck. Is it the dream oracle? The deep dive, the scuba diving. And I mean going deep. You had to go down deep. And I mean, this could have been some deep, deep soul searching. It's like you had to go find your worthiness. Or you had to go find out what was buried. What is this rooted pain? Because you felt good. You felt fine. That's what I'm saying. It felt like you were okay. You were good. You're like, I don't have to change. I'm not doing anything well, but you kept getting the same results. Something was off. 24, 22. And I feel like this could be stemmed from your home life because 242 is the area code for Bahamas. You see what I'm saying? So this could have been like some family wounding or some type of generational stigma or curse or attachment that was on the bloodline that was, you know, this is a thing too. I'm seeing the number 4, and there was a time in my life where, you know, foreign, they call foreign America or the States, like Canada, England, New York, like US, foreign. So back in the day, people had to get visas and stuff like that to be able to come over here. So my mom had to leave me in Jamaica when I was younger. Okay. So when you hear people talk about abandon, you be like, what do you mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, but it roots back and you don't realize how consciously things affect you. And people say between kindergarten and 7 years old, it's going to shape your whole life. Other things will occur, but those years are very prominent. And I say this because you don't know how those younger years affect you. And you'd be like, I don't even remember that. That's crazy. Yeah, because you've buried it so deep. You wouldn't remember it because you blocked it out. You put it somewhere, close that door, and you don't care to see it again. And as you get older, you tend to forget, but something's still there. Just like when people find out they have like some type of CANCR. It's deeply rooted. You don't have no symptoms, no, you feel fine. But once you find out what it is, you be like, oh shit, that shit just rearranged your whole life. So it was something like that you might have had to recently realize that you were still holding on to that resentment or that abandonment or that whatever it was. And maybe when you spoke to a specific person, maybe this was like a mother figure or auntie, sister, cousin, or some type of emotion when it comes to the feminine. You could have been having a lot of pains on the left side. You could even went to the doctor thinking you was having some type of STROKE or HEAR problem, just to find out like maybe this is on a more spiritual level. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is conflicting you so bad? Like, you've been putting in the work, you've been doing what you needed to do. What really needs to end for me to be able to, you know, what is this burden? What am I not seeing? You know what I'm saying? You need to detach emotionally from something from the past, possibly, that hurt you, some type of trauma, some type of sadness or grief. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That you've buried to never be seen again. And then every time something occurred with somebody, here come these emotions or these feelings that you don't understand why. I thought I was I'm so balanced. I thought I was at peace. I thought I transformed. I thought I changed. I thought I put an end into that. But every single time, you know, you might speak to a father figure or you deal with a masculine, there's some type of power struggle there. There's some type of hiccup. You feel like everybody you meet is trying to control you, or you don't know how to step into the position, or you're scared to step in this. When it's time to commit, you always have some drawback, or it's like, oh, I don't know about this nigga. And or you know what I'm saying? So it's something there. Something there. You need to completely wash away, or you need to dry out the fucking well to be able to see what the fuck is at the bottom of the ocean. Okay, what lies beneath time? Where's that deck? Oh shit, y'all know how I was feeling about this deck at first. It was a little bit, it was a little sketch. It was a little sketch. It was. I was feeling a little way about this deck. Like, I don't like it. It's just so, but now I'm starting to really, that could be the thing. You guys could be readers. And you could be realizing like, damn, I was on the up and up. But then, you know, maybe a deck you bought, or you could have got a reading or something, or something just came across your timeline and it's like, holy shit, I didn't even realize that. Why did that make me feel a little way? Or why did that just kind of like gut punch you like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's coming. I hear a car door. Something's coming. Something about the flow. I don't know if y'all about to cry, and maybe you cried. Okay, maybe you cried. You could even went to the doctor and realized you have whole bunch of polyps. You know what I'm saying? You could even realize something was going on literally in your body because you was holding on to some type of pain. And I told y'all about this in the last reading when the lady was saying that she's feeling like there's some type of restriction in the throat. And the girl was like, yeah, my dad, he passed from like CANCR, throat, you know? So y'all have these gifts, y'all have these abilities and qualities, and it's like y'all wasting away. Especially with that whole come to Jesus, um, come to Jesus moments. Y'all could just be understanding like y'all been settling. Y'all haven't been living up to your true potential, you know? Like life has just been passing you by and you've been allowing it. Like what kind of days or fog was I in that I didn't see that all this time had passed, or I'm really truly not doing anything? Like what legacy am I going to live? Like how do I really truly want to be remembered after seeing, you know, like not utilizing your creative space to your full potential? Some of y'all could want to start like an art gallery. Okay, some of y'all could have even went to saw a painting, like I said, or saw something online, or saw something in the dream state, or just look somewhere or whatever, and you saw a whole message within a picture, a painting. It's like spirit wrote the message out clear as day, and it was just like it could have been a blank wall. It could you just be looking at me right now and seeing seeing something that I'm not seeing, or you know, getting some type of message or synchronicity or creative spark. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, wow. I don't know if you guys are realizing that you have a gift with this Queen of Cups here, and maybe you were running from it. Maybe you felt like you were just too emotionally unstable, but it's because you are emotionally intelligent, or it's because you are highly intuitive, or you could be a medium, and you might have just thought that, you know, you were always in your feelings, or you came off a certain way, and starting to tap in. I'm telling y'all, somebody had to go down in that basement, baby. I remember I had told this fucking guy, right? He pissed me off so fucking bad. I told this guy, I was like, I don't know, what the fuck is your problem? Why you so mean and why you so fucking cold? 5 years ago. Was it 5 years ago? Maybe 4. But I was like, why you so fucking mean and cold-hearted? I said, it's like your fucking heart is in a box. Like you put your heart, look at this cute little thing my son have. Something could have happened around Christmas too. This is their heart. I was like, it's like you put your heart in the box and then you tied it up. Tied it up, tied it up, tied it up, tied it up. And then you and then put a chain with an anchor on it and then threw your shit at the bottom of the ocean. Because I don't understand how you so fucking heartless. Confirmation, y'all heard it. How you so fucking heartless. How you so mad. How you so angry. Like, who did it? And why don't you go and try to fix it? Okay? And you know the ocean is deep. People still have not been able to figure out what the hell is in there. Every time they bring their ass in there, they get lost. So this could be somebody who gets lost in their emotion, or this could be you and they be like, fucking, I ain't even gonna try to figure it out because it's too much. It's too overwhelming. It's too shallow. It's too deep. It's too whatever it may be. But somebody is realizing that they have been closed off, locked off, or literally in a box, set aside somewhere, and just forgotten. And this could be how somebody's feeling. Somebody realized an abandonment wound have been causing them so much strife, and they're done with it. When I tell you somebody in that box took that chain off, unraveled that chain, because it's been down there so long, the shit done rusted, they could just break free, and float it all the way back up to the top. Okay, literally. I don't know, yo. The energy feels free. That's what it feels. It feels free. I feel like you see she's out by the water, so somebody could go by the water a lot. They could have even threw something in the water years ago and that shit floated back up. And it's like, oh, is that the fucking... No. And they could have dreamt about it and then went by the water and saw the shit in the fucking water, blew their fucking mind. And it's like, there could be a water deity telling you, like, I got your back. I'm helping you. Work it out. Somebody could have been crying. They could have been purging, crying. Yeah, by the water. And they left everything at the water. Okay, left everything at... This could even have been a man. They left everything at the water. And when they left out of there, they were at peace because something's finally done. This could have even been like some type of, you know, childhood abuse that somebody was just carrying, never spoke about, never addressed it. And the person who did it passed. They still holding on to it. And they could have realized, like, why am I holding on to this? I didn't do that shit. Because you allowed somebody to throw that on you. I'm telling you, chains are being released, honey. Chains, look at it. We back into 30-something minutes and I ain't even... Yeah, chains are being released. Okay, all them seeds that were planted, somebody could be really looking at that shit like, yeah, I need to clear that away. I'm telling you, all that water they couldn't see. They couldn't see. They had their head down. Look at these people. They just been moving through life with their head down. Trying to act like shit was all gravy and things was all copacetic. But no. Once that shit dried out, somebody had no more to give, no more tears to cry. And when they looked up, there was nobody else there but all the seeds, okay, that they planted waiting to spark. So much potential. Worn out, tired. Yeah. They are rejecting things that put them... I'm telling you, they are rejecting things that don't matter no more. Somebody is truly in their power. When I tell you somebody's closing out some cycles, attachments, codependency, whoever this is, feelings, emotions, or stop like hiding their feelings, or you know what I'm saying? Being confused about the energy. Yeah, somebody is strategizing, honey. You heard the knock. Strategizing. It's like I had the world in my hands this whole time, but I was letting it overpower me and overtake me. It's like somebody was in the water. Okay? Like somebody was in the water. Like they were just in the world, just floating. They were in the water, floating, lost. It's giving, oh shit. I'm hearing what he said. Wilson! I'm hearing Wilson! Wilson! Remember? You hear the knocking, Castaway. Remember? With Forrest Gump, the dude Forrest Gump, he was like, Wilson! Somebody was just out there lost. The whole time, not realizing they had the world in their palm. They could do anything and everything they wanted to do. They woke up and they're fucking 40, 50. And it's like, how the fuck did I get here? Where did I go wrong? This is dope. Somebody's ready to live. Somebody's ready to live. Six of Wands, somebody is ready to be seen. This could even been an affirmation somebody said. They was like, I ain't tricking myself out of no more connections or stability or accolades. I'm taking my power back. And somebody's like, I'm no longer in that water element, bitch. I'm telling you, somebody's about to start creating. Somebody's making better choices. Somebody's organizing. Okay? Somebody, I don't know if this is like glamour magic or you see my hand? Like somebody's on the move, bitch. Whether you or them or whoever. Okay? Yeah. Somebody's like, I'm here living like I'm the karmic, or I'm here living the, it's like somebody was living in somebody else's shadow or all these other people's shadow, not knowing that they had a gift to cleanse and purify these people. So it's like, and I don't even see it like a destiny swap or anything. It was just like you help these people grow because you took on their fucking gook. Because you know water gonna clear it off, no matter what it is. But whatever the water clear, whatever it cleared is going with the water. You know how they said the ocean is the dirtiest place. But between that salt, it can kill off any germ. You see what I'm saying? So it's cleansing and purging, but it's the filthiest. This shit is just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. But the duality. You ever notice if you have any disease or any type of anything, they just said, go by the salt water. It will kill off whatever, you know? Why do you think people get baptized? Or why do you think people go to the water and the river to wash off their sins? They ever tell you, if you're sick, go to Jamaica, go to the island. Yeah, look, go to Jamaica, go to the island, and that shit will wash off. That's why when they go on vacation, they feel so refreshed. It's a different energy, you know? And like how I said the whole thing about foreign, everybody think coming here or coming to the U.S. or doing certain things is just so glamorized, but they don't tell you the downside of things. People want to be living a lifestyle and doing, people just think like, oh, I'm finally living and growing and paying bills and I got a nice place or a home, but are you doing any of that shadow work? Are you clearing off your bloodline? Are you helping your ancestors heal? Are you helping your ancestors elevate? Are you helping them that when they come back the next lifetime, they're the dynasty family? They don't have to, they could just finally live good. You know what I'm saying? Are you helping them get that stepping stone? Are you planting good crops so when it's time to harvest, they'll be good? Or are you just out here waiting and waiting till the reaper come like, let's go? You know what I'm saying? Some people out here just not living. Smug as hell, unappreciative. It's giving the energy too where somebody had to hit rock bottom, bitch. I mean, I feel like somebody was up. It's giving me the energy like a rich kid. And you know what movie I'm seeing? I don't know if y'all saw it, but The Ultimate Gift, where the dad, he didn't leave nobody nothing. That motherfucker had a $2.5 billion company, and he left that shit to his board of trustees and one lawyer he had from back 4404 that he fucked with from, because he knew he was going to do right, a black man. The black man was the lawyer. And yeah. And somebody's waiting to move. Take a leap. Do it. Okay? Time waits for no man. So The Ultimate Gift was all about a rich kid. He was the grandson. The last one, I believe. Well, not the last one, but last one in the line before the dad. Well, the grandfather, him and the grandfather was tight, but then his father ended up dying, and the little boy blamed his grandfather, for his father's death. So the grandfather said, He's leaving him the ultimate gift, but he has to do a series of things. He gave him the gift of laughter, of love, of poverty, of different series of events. So at the end, the ultimate gift was, it wasn't the ultimate, but it was the step before the actual ultimate. After he did all these trials and tribulations, hard work, labor, and stuff like that, he gave him $100 million. And then when he got it, he was like, yeah, when he got it, it was like, this is what I've been waiting for, but it doesn't feel how I expected it to feel. Okay? There go the emotions. Because the truth was, he was this cold, egotistical, entitled fucking little brat. And once he got, once he got out there, he had to start feeling. He couldn't just use his physique or his power or his entitlement or his company or his family's money to life. You know what I'm saying? Everything was blocked. Every single thing. They cleaned out his apartment. Okay? They towed his car. Family and friends, they already told him you cannot, not friends, but family. The mother was like, his mother, the grandfather had left the mother the house. No money and nothing, but they let her stay there. She couldn't help him. They told him he had to find one true friend. Even the girlfriend, he went to the restaurant, bought the biggest bottle. All his cards were declined. He had an unlimited card. That rich. And the girlfriend was like, the bitch started crying. Oh, you're asking me to pay? Left him. He's calling people. He was like, oh, but when you were down and out, realizing that all these people around him was only using him for what he had. There was no true, genuine connections is what they can do. But I feel like a lot of y'all coming into that realization like, yo, it was never about nobody else. I had to learn the lesson of life. Life was meant to be experienced. And oh, that nigga experienced all right. That nigga was taking coins out of the wishing wells at the fountains. That nigga was sleeping on the park bench. Okay? That nigga was praying for some fucking relief just to be able to move forward. But he had to do that shit. He had to do what he had to do. Okay? Just to get by. He had to put in the work. He even met somebody he loved. Met a little girl and her mom. Okay? And once he got to the end result, he was heartbroken because when he received it, he was supposed to be all up and, feeling great. But he watched this little girl die. Like she had leukemia and she was so zesty and she was so full of life and she was so like, And he realized all that fucking money he had could not save her life. All that money he had, there was nothing, absolutely nothing he could do to make sure she did not die. And then when he got that $100 million, he walked away from a whole lot of bullshit. He started really making moves, started putting that money and his resources to help people. He even opened up he built a whole little like housing development for people who had cancer and their families were struggling. He even opened like a little center for them to be able to work to try to help if they didn't have, or then he built up a church to be able to go there and pray. And you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have to really worry about housing. He used that $100 million and put it back into other people. And that's what his grandfather wanted him to realize. Just because you have it doesn't mean you'll always have it. Or, there's other people out here who don't have it and are so appreciative for life. So I feel like there's just a lot of people, all different walks of life, who's having realizations like 4949 that there's more. There is more. I'm here chasing a bag, or I'm here chasing this, but I'm alone. I don't have anybody. Or, you know, the things people are manifesting doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's about how you can help people, how you can uplift people, how you can make a difference. And homeboy sat there, and he at the end, after he built the he invested the money, the little girl died. And then the mother and him got together. But before that, he went back to the bitch who left him. The bitch who left him in the front, like, she was the first test. That first test, no, the second test was he had to find a genuine friend by the end of the month. It was in months, the increments. The first one, he had to do hard labor. So his father friend had this acre. I mean, I think it was like 435, however acres go. It was a lot of acres. Like, it was like a whole city. And he had to make the fence. That was the first labor. Then the second test was the friend at the end of the month. Okay? Yeah. And he went back to the bitch who fucking left him for dead. Okay? And shitted on the mom and the little girl. And then, things transpired, whatever the case may be. But he started getting focused. He started seeing what truly mattered. And I'm telling you. So this could be somebody who was supposed to take a leap of faith, or you're getting a brand new start. You like, fuck it. I know my purpose now. I'm supposed to be healing. I'm supposed to be shining my light. I've been dimming myself down for what? For other people? They're living their life. They're doing their thing. They getting their money. And I'm sitting here getting rejected because I'm in my fucking feelings, because of some fucking wounding from what somebody could have said, or from a family member, or because somebody didn't like something that I created, or you see what I'm saying? What is the bigger picture, this pain, or you detaching from that so you can truly rise into the person you're supposed to be? Collective, I'm done. Leah, look, the truth is you need to build something. Build something that the devil could tremble and say, damn. Whether this is like a connection, this could be somebody realizing that they're supposed to be building a connection with somebody. Because love is the highest vibration. But they've been serving the devil for so long. Put it how it fit for you. Because it's all energy. Somebody has been in their lower extremities working through survival and not working through their heart space. And they could be realizing that. And it's taking, and it's taking people passing, seeing other people at peace, seeing other people rising, seeing other people getting judgment, and not wanting that for yourself. Look at all them skeletons. It's like, how many more people have to go? How many people more have to get killed? How many more people have to struggle and suffer? This could have been something they were seeing online. I just saw the world card. That's the truth. How many more times do I need to see this before I have a wake-up call and get out of this fucking victim mentality and do something? Even a step. Take a step. Somebody is tired. I'm telling you, somebody is getting the proof like, yo, I've been working my whole life for nothing. I've been working and watching people move on. I have to do something. I have to do something. I don't know, somebody made peace, or they settled, or they just in a connection they don't want to be in. And it's like for resources, somebody coming out of that. Somebody is... I don't know if your spirit team, their spirit team, on your ass, they ass, whoever ass. But people are understanding like, this is not fucking that, and I need to bust a move and do something better. Come to Jesus moments. Yeah, look. That's the motherfucking truth. What am I creating? What have I built How have I been blocking my creativity? Okay, this could even be a mother figure getting the clarity that they were a blockage, or they were blocked from seeing something or seeing you in a light. Could have made your life a living fucking hell. Or maybe somebody has some type of mommy wounding or abandonment issues, like I was telling y'all from before. That was the blockage. Maybe you felt like maybe somebody couldn't have kids and they felt like something was wrong with them. This could be anything. Anything at all. Maybe you felt like you did something wrong or you failed as a mom or a parent or a dad or whatever. But the truth is, it has nothing to do with you. It's not personal. It's just everybody else is living their life and you're sitting there blocking yourself, being too guarded, okay? Not seeing your true potential. Getting the information, getting the ideas to build this foundation, to build a structure, to create, but blocking yourself because what? You're too timid or you're too afraid. You don't want to be attacked, or whatever the fuck you be thinking. I'm telling you, 5611. Divine is like, the time is now, the iron is hot. Get to fucking striking, bitch. Get the fucking striking. Okay? All right, Spirit. Let's close out and I'm going to go do another one. Look. Offers coming in. People wanting to speak. You scared to be in your authentic self. Consistently fighting the messages you're receiving. Okay? Yeah, look. Not making a decision is a full fucking statement, bitch. Yeah. Hiding out. Shunning yourself from connections. Not building connections. Being too scared because what? They might abandon me. Okay, this could even been spiritual warfare. Or being in some type of psychosis to the point where it's like, okay, you're going to be scared your whole life or you're going to take your power back. I don't know if whoever this spirit guide is. Okay, this could be a King of Wands who's a spirit guide who been trying to get you to step into your north. Yeah. But I'm telling you, all that confusion is being cleared away. Cleared away. You could have just been fucking dehydrated. Okay? Been dehydrated, or something wasn't clear, or you could have recently found out some type of truth and understood why. You could have been holding on to a grudge for a parent, but now you understanding why they did what they had to do, and just releasing that. Stop replaying it. Stop running the hamster wheel. Stop going over and over and over and over and over. And I always tell people that, and they used to be like, so like, they're like, damn, you're so fucking mean. And I'm like, I understand that happened to you and it was traumatic. You keep telling me get over it and just heal already. I don't say it like that, but I come off a little strong and people might resent you or feel away, and you take it on like maybe you're doing something wrong to the point where you suppress saying anything. But once they get older and they start to realize like, damn, they did say that. And it's like when you say it, they don't want to accept it. But when other people say it, it's like, but I said that 100 fucking years ago because you didn't like how I said it. You've completely disregarded the message. But because somebody else said it, they said it the same fucking way. But because it wasn't me, oh, you can receive it now. When this whole time you could have been healing. You could have been growing. You could have been elevating. And it's like they dump on you until the point where you started like trying to figure out where the fuck you went wrong. Just to wake up and realize you never went wrong. You were always on the right path. It's just that you allowed other people and their energies to keep drudging up this pain that you were trying to release and let go, but they keep drudging it up. So it kept lingering until you truly, truly looked at it. Because you knew, like, I'm not going to try to keep thinking about that because it's going to slow me down. And it's like you giving people the advice, but you needed to take it as well. Like, it goes so deep. And what I'm telling you, when you truly, fully sit back and do the fucking work and understand what peace truly is, you won't allow anybody to take you back there. You will not allow anybody to take you back there, even if you have to do it by yourself. Okay? Like, share, and subscribe. Big up on yourself. I'm going to come back and do a third one. Because I know I've been running my mouth. I don't know what it is, bitch. It's free flowing. It's all flowing. Fluidity. No more victimization. Bitch, we gone. Dun, dun, dun. We on that horse. What they call that, the bunny hop? I don't know if you guys been dancing more. I feel like y'all just been appreciating life. Spirit has been giving you the help and you have been taking it. Okay? You using all your little tricks and tracks in your little box. Okay? Oh, and to sum it all up, to close it on out, the ultimate gift was having it all and being able to share. Okay, being able to share and understanding what life truly is all about. Not about material or what you have and all that shit. It's about how you help other people and how you make other people feel. And do you know that his grandfather gave him the company, looked over all his uncles and aunts and all of that, and gave him the $2.5 billion company, all assets, all country homes, all properties, everything is in his name. Okay? And he did that because he knew that, yes, that hurt that you were holding on to from when your dad died when you were like 10 or 11, that you carried with you all these years, hated us, hated the family for, and was just out here drinking, smoking, drugging, and fucking and doing all this fuck shit. You had so much potential, but because your father died, that you died with him. So he kind of restored him. And he did. He restored that boy to, yeah, look, he restored him. And now he's making power moves. He's no longer stopped or blocked. So some of y'all got like a reset and y'all taking it. Y'all got a reset and y'all letting motherfuckers go. Because you got a legacy to build. And nobody gonna stop that. No matter how small or big, you're gonna utilize all your resources. You're gonna make it work. And you're gonna help some people. Okay, you're gonna build a home for your family so your generation could walk through that portal with you. Because every time you heal and grow, they heal and grow. You're doing things to heal and grow the bloodline. Okay, the family. Even if you don't leave a legacy, you're clearing up their karma. You're clearing up any curses or baggages or addictions or any attachments that is hindering the bloodline from getting where they need to get. You might not leave a legacy, but your grands will make something of the family. They will have a name. Okay? So I love y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Big up on yourself, and I will talk to y'all later. No more rejecting healing. No more rejecting love. No more rejecting opportunities. Taking a chance. It fail, it fail. If it go through, it go through. You hear what I'm saying? All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Toodles.